But Tony Bellew won't beat Usyk, but Johnny Nelson, you are number 2 helmet of the month. I'm sorry, Johnny, but you are number 2. You just had to be. Now, I don't want everybody thinking that I'm putting this video out and leaving the last bit for the end, because I'm not doing it for views or anything like that. The video was just gone before it got to 30 minutes, but we're now down to the number 1 helmet of the month. I'm going to read them all out to you. 15 is Jake Wood. 14, Richie Woodall. 13, Don Charles, aka Pimp Donny. 12 is Frank Smith at Matchroom, the one with the spots. 12 is Spencer Fearon. 11 is Frank Smith at Matchroom, the one with the spots. Number 10, Dominic Ingle. Number 9, Frank Warren. Number 8, David Hay, aka the Haymaker, aka the Conman. Number 7, Eddie Earn, Eduardo, Hairplugs Eddie. Number 6, Calla Sauerland, Silver Spoon Boy, aka Narcos. Number 5, Spencer Oliver. I'd have had him number 1 as well, but not number 5, I'd have had him higher. Number 4, Dennis Hobson, you helmet. Number 3, Adam Smith, aka Mr. Bean. Number 2 is Johnny. And the number 1 helmet of the month, yet again, is Tony Bellew, aka Tony Brexit. String them up, stone them. That's what he says about people who cheat and take drugs. Well, he doesn't say that when he's in people's company, does he, or if it's a mate of his, but Tony Bellew, you are the helmet of the month. Yet again. Why you get all these votes, Tony? I don't know. I wouldn't have had you in this month at number 1 myself. I'd have had Mr. Bean, probably, for his reinvented thing. Or Johnny Nelson for saying Bellew's technically better than Usyk. See, Johnny Nelson and Adam Smith, they play good cop, bad cop. Adam says Usyk's the favourite, he's probably going to win, Tony's at the end of his career, and Johnny says no, Tony's better, and they do a balancing act, and you the fans pay you £20. Well, I'm urging you all, stream it on VIPbox.com. Why pay 20 quid? We already pay subscriptions. I mean, look at me, Leah. I pay for this BT every month, and then you've got your pay-per-view on top. It's a con. Sky Sports was 30 quid a month on there, extra a month. It's a rip-off. Then you've got your pay-per-view on top. All we're doing is lining the pockets. Yes, boxers need money, and I've nothing against boxers earning good money, but not at the expense of the fans. The TV companies need to ease up on the football £billion deal and spread the love out. Spread the love. It's not a lot to ask, is it really? It's not a lot to ask, but they've got to start sharing it out properly, because it's not getting shared out right, the money. And it's starting to annoy me. It really is starting to annoy me now, because fans are being ripped off. Fans are being ripped off left, right and centre with this pay-per-view. We've got a pay-per-view overload, haven't we? A pay-per-view overload. Everything's pay-per-view, isn't it? Everything. It's just how things are going at the moment. And come here. Come on. You could. Everything's pay-per-view, and it just needs to stop. I mean, I know people give me some stick on social media because people send me selfie screenshots of tweets and stuff. If things get a bit heavy, and I'm not on Twitter no more, but because all you lot were complaining about me all the time and causing me problems, but I don't miss Twitter and I don't reply on YouTube, but I have my say on here, so keep slagging me off on Twitter because I must be doing something right. But as regards the fans, the fans that give me stick, they know the boxing, don't they? They know what's right. It's like, I got a bit of stick the other day. Oh, how come you haven't done this about, said this about Hughie Fury? How come you haven't said that? Nobody had a better seat than I had for that fight. I was sat on the press table. I was smack in front of the ring. I was closer to it than, I was as close to the ring as Robin Reed and Kerry Kays and Peter Fury were. I was as close to the ring as them. So I saw what I saw. I saw Hughie win 4 rounds. Now, if you win 4 rounds in a fight, one judge gave him 5, but Peter said that he won 4. I said he won 4. Robin Reed had him winning 4. Kerry Kays had him winning 4. You all get to see a better. How can you get it wrong? Like, how do these judges get it wrong? This is why I think there's people need to stop having. People need to stop being not corrupt, but they need to get their eyes tested. These judges. Hughie won 4 rounds. And do you know how you can tell that? The crowd's reaction. It plays such a big part. When Hughie had Pulev rocked, there wasn't hardly any noise. But when Pulev just landed a little jab or something, the crowd went mental. And it does influence the judges. But as far as I'm concerned, Hughie won 4 rounds with one eye. He had skin hanging off his eye. It were bad, his eye. Now, people say, yeah, but there were no blood and Kerry Kays had it under control. When you've got a referee saying to you, you're going to have to show me more or we're going to stop it, that's saying it's going to get stopped at any time, which he did. He said, we want to stop it. It's bad, that eye. Now, they got it under control, and I think, and I agree with Tony Bellew on something at last. Kerry Kays is the best cut man in boxing at the moment. Yes, we all know that Mick the Rub Williamson is a good cut man, but Mick Williamson hasn't had to deal with cuts like that. Kerry Kays is the man. He's the best cut man in the business. He's the Al Savani. You know Al Savani, who's in Rocky? He's in Rocky, isn't he? In the Stallone film. He's a cut man in that. I swear to God, right, what Kerry Kays did there was a miracle. But he deserves credit. He deserves credit, Kerry Kays. He deserves a lot of credit. Because Hughie really, it affected him mentally. Now, if you're getting cut, right, for example, if you get cut, it takes something away from you. For example, it's going to take 30% of your game away from you because you're going to have to change your game plan, aren't you? And it affects you mentally. Now, if you're going into that fight and you've been cut in sparring and you know that cut's it's healed but it's not healed properly. Now, I know for a fact that Kerry Kays said before that fight that cut will go in first couple of rounds, and it did, didn't it? He got it right, didn't he? He got that cut right. Usyk's team, they knew all about the cut. They went after the cut. In the clinches, he kept rubbing his head on it. They knew about it. It was Martin McCoda that cut Hughie in sparring. Straight away, Peter wanted the fight put back. The IBF, they wouldn't budge. He said, you'll lose your spot. Now, Hughie wasn't, it's not like he's number 1 ranked. He come from nowhere, didn't he, to be number 4 ranked after winning British title by a knockout. He ended up, so he was going to lose his ranking. And what happens then? You got it back at Q. So Peter and his team had to roll the dice, didn't they? Now, they rolled the dice and it didn't come off. But what I'm going to do, see, I've got into this positive thinking at the moment. Hughie, in my opinion, can take positives from it. He's 24-year-old. It was a bad cut and he fought on. He won 4 rounds with one eye. 4 rounds. After the first round, he won that. So he won 3 other rounds out of the last 11 with one eye against the top-ranked IBF guy who we were fighting for mandatory slot to fight Joshua. And he's 24. He'll come again. Pulev's 37. He old manned him in clinches. He'll learn from that, Hughie. He'll learn from Fred Cassie fight, from the Parker fight, and from the Pulev fight. 24-year-old. Yeah, he should take centre at ring more. Yes, he shouldn't go to ropes as much. All experience, it's all money in the bank. He'll come again. So let's not jump on him. He's 24, he's had a lot of stick, and I'm not just going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to hammer him, or I'm not going to hammer him because he's my mate. He didn't fight to his best abilities, but he's got a bad cut. He's got a bad cut. You know what I mean? It's an hard one, isn't it? I have to give him benefit of doubt. If there were no cuts and he fought like that and only won 4 rounds, I'd give him stick. If he fought on back foot and won 4 rounds and he wasn't cut, I'd give him stick. But he were engaging with Pulev when he tried to get him out of there. You've got to give him respect. And Pulev, he's a tough guy, Pulev. Very, very tough guy. He gave Klitschko problems. Yui went 12 rounds, right, with state of that eye. He's 24, picked up experience, away from home. Dillian White and Miller didn't want to go to Bulgaria, did they? Because they thought if we go there and it goes 12 rounds, they're going to get jobbed. One judge had it 115, 113. I thought he were wrong. I thought it was 116, 112. That's my scorecard. That's a loss for Yui, but there's positives to come out of it. And any trainer worth his salt's going to look at it and think, we'll come again. But Yui's probably going to have to go European level now. Might have to fight Caballel, but he's probably going to be rested now for a while. Now Peter's saying he's going to come back in April. I don't think so. Looking at Yui's record, I think it'll be probably a year out. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I might be talking out of turn, because you have to watch what you say, don't you, on here? But I think if he has a year out, I think that'll do him good. He'll get his man strength. He can work on other things. He can train. He'll get better mentally, physically, emotionally. He can learn new things, get his man strength, and come back when he's 25. What's wrong with that? Fraser Clark's 27, isn't he? He's not even turned pro yet, and people are raving about him. He's not even turned pro. Now Fraser Clark is 2016, 20. He's going to 2020 Olympics, and then he's turning pro. So Fraser Clark's going to be what, 28, 29 when he turns pro? God, when he turns pro, Yui will be 26. Yui will be 26 when Fraser Clark turns pro. So he'll have all that experience, won't he? So you've got to give him his credit. He's still a kid, isn't he? He's still a bit of a kid. He's got loads to learn. But I think all them people giving him stick are out of order. Rocky, do you want to go through the door? It's only a small gap. What's the matter with you? Yeah, come on then. Go on then. Oh, I say all that for that gap, Rocky. You're unbelievable. Scoot. Unbelievable. But yeah, so anyway, peace out. I want to thank these people. Tom at Applied Nutrition, Ali at Churchill's Taylor's Doncaster, Jason at Ledger Frames Doncaster, Carl at Edlington Motors, Will at Colourworks, Marnus at Charmwood Kitchens, Clinton Woods. I hope you're alright, Clinton. Shout out to Clinton Woods. Should be in Hall of Fame soon, Clinton. I hope you're on the list. You beat 4 world champions, British Commonwealth European world champion. Why you're not on Hall of Fame list, I don't know, but you should be. I'd like to see you in the Hall of Fame. You fought a lot of people. You fought Glenn Johnson 3 times. So that's good. But yeah, shout out to who the other guy wants to shout. Justin, the Tea Leaf Company Brighton. Shout out to Cliff. You didn't come to my birthday, Cliff. Naughty, naughty, but I hope you're alright. Cheers for the telly. The company that sent that did me that half price. Thanks very much. Shout out to Terry Fox. Thank you for the book, Terry. You're a top man. I'm going to lose my page. But so peace out to everybody. Keep on trucking. Keep following boxing. Because without the fans, we're no towie. Without the fans boxing, we know what it. But my predictions for next week, and you can pull me on them, are Bellew getting stocked late on, Colwell throwing towel in to save him for another day. But yeah, he wants him retired, but you know how they turn it, don't you? Shout out to Chris Smedley. I enjoyed going out for lunch with you the other day. You're a top man. Shout out to Liam Cameron. Nice to hear you back in training, Liam. Let's hope that your hearing goes alright on December the 6th and you can start boxing at New Year and making your mark, because you ranked 13 with IBF. So shout out to Liam Cameron. I hope you're alright, mate. Let's hope that them belts get freed up and that you can have a new start somewhere. If you obviously you're not going to be with Dennis when you come back, but you know, let's hope that everything goes alright for you with your new team who you're going to be with. Oh, I don't know who you're going to, but if it's not going to be Dennis, I wish you well. I'll come to your fight. It's a pity you're not going to be with Den, because you've been with him from the beginning, haven't you? But things happen in boxing, and good luck to you, mate. So keep on trucking, and all the best. Thank you for following me. Like or subscribe or unlike or whatever you do after you've watched it. I like to see people leave comments. You can leave positive comments or negative. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to do a video next week and go through the comments on a couple of videos. I'm going to do that once a week and just go through and see what people are saying and answer you all. I'm just going to do the emails now for Helmets at Mum. So if you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment. But if you want to ask me something and it's just personal between me and you, whoever you want to send me an email, send me an email and I'll reply to you in person. I only go through my emails once a month when I do Helmets at Mum, but I will get to you. But if you want to ask something, you want people to see it, just ask it on the channel, and I'll point the camera at the TV screen this week, and I'll go through a few videos and I'll reply to some of yours. Alright, not everybody, but I'll go through them best I can. If you're going to abuse me, I won't reply to that, but you can keep, I do read them. So if you feel like you're having a crap day and you want to get it off your chest, have a go at me, because you know, it's rather than beating your missus up, just have a go at me, get it out of your system that way. Or rather than going out and getting yourself arrested, let it out, just get it out of your system and have a go at old Porky, because I'm punch bag lately for everybody. Alright, keep on trucking. Right, I'm going to carry on with my book now, Battling Turpin. What a top book, top man Terry Fox.